back to my channel. Today I will be sharing my 2025 hourly planner, and then we'll also be setting it up for the month of January. So this 2025 planner video is going to be a little bit different than the other ones. So this one and my PM agenda, if you've been watching the full series of all of the planners that I'm using for 2025 and the setups, those two will be slightly different, and that's just because this is a very simple planner, which I wanted, right? And so there wasn't too much to go over. So I also really just wanted to share how I intend on using it. I haven't made too many decisions, but I think I have an idea of how I want to set this up. So let's go ahead and open it up. So I have and if you saw my Black Friday orders, y'all know I ordered this, but I ordered the Rosie Papeterie La Agenda. This is the schedule. So she has a hourly schedule, and then she has I think it's a horizontal, no, it's a vertical. There's two different options, and then there's the white cover or the black cover. I love, as y'all know, my office is primarily white. The white, I love it so much, even though I'm too messy, which is why I put it in this agenda cover, that I just love how it looks and fits, right? So we have this in my Louis Vuitton agenda cover. I have some planner cards that came in my planner spot order, and then I have my subscription kit from the planner spot, which we'll be using in this video. So I like having this in here so I can store all the accessories that I need in here, as well as any stickers, so I can quickly come in here and do that. So let's share what's inside this planner and how I intend on using it, and then we'll set it up for the month. So starting off, you have this planner belongs to, and I'll probably throw up sticky notes in here and just write my name. You have a quote, and then you have a yearly overview. And so I might use this to track paydays, we will see. And then you have a perpetual calendar. So you have 2 months at a time, and this is a nice view if you are just trying to get like a general overview of everything going on, right? Especially with weekly planners, or if you want to use this for something completely different. I think I'm going to use this for something completely different. I already have technically perpetual calendars in my medium ring. I don't need another one in here. And so I'm debating how to use this for now. I haven't fully decided, and I'll kind of give you all some ideas or what I'm currently thinking after I go through this section. So after that, you have the quarterly overviews. This is something that is in every single one of my planners, and that's one of the main reasons too why I wanted to try this planner. I got the Rosie Papeterie quarterly inserts for my PM, my medium ring, and my GM agendas. So all my ring agendas have that. And for me, I've mentioned it in all my videos, but consistency for me helps when I'm using multiple planners, since I am going to be using 4, maybe 5 different planners this year. And so I like having at least a few inserts that keep everything aligned, and so that's what these are going to be for. So this will sync with all of my other planners, so that way everything's up to date. So we have that, and then you go into your months. So you have your monthly overview, and then you have a month on 2-page layout, which I actually really like. I intend on using this for finances, and so my primary financial overview will be in my, again, medium ring, because that will be my main agenda. I really want the calendar view, and so I plan on using this to keep track of like paydays, anything coming in for content, and then I think maybe primary bills, so anything that I pay manually. I haven't fully decided yet, but I know I want to use this for expenses. I love the goals, so that way I can like make like a payoff goal for finances, right? Then there's to buy to pay. I'm thinking about using that for larger purchases, like for example, tuition will be due in January, different things like that. And then important dates will be anything that's non-reoccurring, again, like tuition, for example. Or if we have like a vet appointment or something like that, to keep track of all of those additional things that just kind of pop up. So that's how I intend on using this. And then I don't know what to do with the to-do list, to be honest with you, but that's fine. We'll find something, but that's how I intend on using this. And so going back to the perpetual calendar, I was thinking about potentially using this for something finance related. I don't know though, and that's where I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to use this. I don't force myself to use inserts, so if I don't think of anything, you know, now something might come up in the future where I want to use it, so I'll just leave it blank until then. The primary reason why I needed this planner was the hourly view. So for me, if I don't use like the additional pages because I have like another system going, I'm perfectly okay with that, but that's just me personally. So that's where my head's currently at with those. And then here is the important view that I've been needing. So this is the hourly. And so y'all have, if you've been following me, you know that I've tried this in my agendas. So you can get this in a ring or a disc bound option from Rosie Papeterie. And so you don't have to get the coiled planner, and it's the exact same layout. So you have Monday through Friday, and it goes from 6 to 10. Your weekends are on the side. And then I love all the functionality down here. And this is something that I didn't want to replicate in my other planners. So you have a priority section, and then you have 2 checklists, trackers, notes, and then next week. So how I intend on using this is for time blocking primarily. I need an hourly in my life. It just keeps me organized, and then it helps me, especially when I'm like studying for school, right? Or trying to plan things out. I'm just a visual person, and an hourly view is always great. I don't plan on going into too many details. I think I've mentioned it in other videos, but when it comes to single hours, I try to keep most functions of my life separate. So while I'll put in like chunks of meetings that I'll have, because I work remotely, we have a lot of meetings. That's primarily just so I know, like, okay, I can't schedule anything during that time, right? And so different things like that, but I won't come in and put in, you know, I have a weekly sync, I have this, I have a team meeting, different things like that. It'll just primarily say like work meeting. Otherwise, appointments, time blocks, and then I'm also really excited to use page flags in here too, since that'll help me stay organized when it comes to my dissertation. So that's the intent for this planner, as well as my weekly tracker. And then otherwise, that is how I intend on using it. And then you get the full year in here. Not much else to really go over in this planner. So let's go ahead and set it up for January. So like I mentioned, we'll be using my planner spot kit. So I think I already shared this in a plan with me, but we have a lot of stickers. I think I'm gonna pull some older ones too, just because I really love all of her stickers, but I have so many that I really need to use. And so there's a lot of like organization ones that we can also grab. So I have this full of all of my stickers. So yeah, I really like these. So I'm just gonna pull all my January ones, and we can kind of go from there. And so what I will start with doing is I'm going to go through and add some decorative pieces, and then the times for work for the week that's upcoming. I do not intend on doing more than 1 week at a time when it comes to my work calendar, because things change so frequently. And for me, I don't want to have to like completely take it out, but 1 week at a time, like getting again those like time blocks will be really helpful. So that's what we'll do. So I'll do my times for work for 1 week, and then this is how I probably plan on doing all the other plan with me's in this planner. So for 2025, each week I currently intend on doing a plan with me per planner, and that way y'all can see the setups of all of them, and then that way everything's set up all at once for me, and I think that'll make it easier on me. So during these videos, again, I'll do 1 week of times, and then I'll still put in any like appointments, reservations, things like that. But for work, I won't do too much, except for maybe like Tuesdays and Thursdays, because that's reoccurring meetings that don't change too frequently. So we might do that, we'll see. For now, I'm just gonna start the initial setup, add some decorative stickers, and then put in that time for this week. much to it, but that's honestly just kind of how this planner is probably going to go until the week of, when I'm fully into the week and really need to plan out my hours. So I have blocks and appointments inside of here, as well as birthdays. There's so many birthdays in January. January and November are like our biggest birthday months. And what's funny is that my husband's birthday is in January, mine's in November. But we have, I blocked out times that I know aren't going to change. Like I said, I've like reoccurring meetings during this time frame for work that I can expect, and then others like trickle in throughout the week. So I have that blocked. I added holidays, and then I use date dots for the days that I am off. So we have New Year's and then Martin Luther King Day off. So I have those in there. What else did I add? I filled in my trackers, so that'll be the same. I added some stickers. I was initially going to cover up the calendar, but it's not big enough and I didn't want to white it out, so we'll leave the calendar in here. Otherwise, again, I know this isn't a lot, but this is how I intend on using the planner, and I honestly like it. I like it's simple, and I don't intend on going too crazy in this planner, to be honest with you guys. So layouts will, again, fluctuate, but for the most part, this is how I envision it. And I'm really excited. So yeah, other than that, that is my hourly planner for 2025, current setup and how I intend on using it. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching.